everyone, welcome to the first episode of my new Let's Play on Pixel Gun. Now sadly, there were some audio troubles with this episode where my microphone sounded very awful and I was just very stuttering, and it was so bad to the point where it was just unusable and it would just be an awful listening experience. So instead of showing that awfulness, I decided to kind of overdub the thing I said and just kind of give you a brief rundown of everything I said, and it kind of makes it easier for me, I guess, since I don't have to show as much as a footage. But yeah, I guess I'll get into this. The first thing first, before we could actually start playing the game, I had to get a few items. The first item we got was the medical mask, which gave you huge health regeneration, which would be very helpful for the campaign mode if we were low on health. And the second item we bought was the jetpack, so I can show you some of the secrets in the campaign mode. Anyways, to unlock campaign mode, you actually have to have a little more experience. So I had to go in and win one more match, and I'll just show you the best moments of the game I had. It was pretty easy. I was probably fighting against bots anyway, so it wasn't really impressive. Anyways, after we won that game, we moved on to the campaign mode. We went to Pixelated Worlds, and the first level being the farm. Anyways, I had already beaten this level, so unfortunately I couldn't really show off the hidden coin and gems, but this level, your peaceful sleep is suddenly interrupted by a strange noise. What happened? So anyways, this is the first level of the game, and this is a pretty easy level. I wouldn't say it's too easy, but it's pretty easy with the enemies. This level only has zombies, which are quite slow, and they don't deal a lot of damage. So just keep your distance from them, and you should be fine. I mostly use the shotgun just because he's very strong, and you can take care of them pretty good. Anyways, a feature of this game is that there's a hidden coin and gem in each level. And I'm going to tell you where basically all of them are. So first, the hidden coin is actually inside of the silo. It's just here in the middle, but I already collected it. And the second is the hidden gem, which is up here. Now, you can't get here normally unless you have a jetpack. You can also use the grenade to jump up here, which is kind of tricky, and it's probably going to take you a lot longer than just getting a jetpack. And yeah, once you have defeated all the mobs, this big boss will spawn this for every stage. The boss is different, however. And the boss in this stage is a double-headed zombie. He's pretty tough, but as you see, I eventually took him down. It took like 3 minutes, I think. And you get the first weapon of the game, which is the Uzi, if I'm not mistaken. After that level, we move on to the cemetery. Someone is calling for help. Need to hurry. Right, so we move on to the next level, which is the cemetery. Now, this level is a little bit trickier because there's a lot of enclosed spaces, but if you stay outside, you should be good. This level introduces new enemies, which is the ghosts, spiders, and slime creatures, which they're not too powerful, but they can group you up in a corner like this, and I did use the grenade and basically wipe them all out, which is really satisfying. But anyways, the hidden gem in this level, it should be over here by this hedge maze. You see it, this building, it should be in there. And the coin should be inside of the church, or maybe next to it. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, after you defeat all the enemies, you get the boss, who is a ghosty boy.
And he's pretty tricky, but he's kind of slow attacking, so you can just use the knife and really just pick him off easily without any problems. And you get the machine gun, which is a really great weapon. Anyways, after that level, we go to the city. Maybe in the city it will become clear what is happening. Anyways, we move on to the city, one of the harder levels of this Let's Play, which has quite a lot of mobs with lots of health, which is pretty difficult, but anyways. The hidden gem is located next to this ice cream machine, the hidden coin is inside of this bus, and that's basically all the secrets. Now, the boss in this level is pretty difficult, and I will say, I probably would have died of him if I didn't have the jetpack. And I discovered a cheese where I can just fly up here and just avoid the boss, which made this thing so easy, and kind of defeated him no problem. And by defeating him, we get the revolver. So now we move on to the hospital. Hospital. Surely someone there can explain what this strange infection is. And so we enter the hospital, which is a very difficult stage just because there's not a lot of open spaces and you can easily get trapped by a lot of the enemies. Considering this level has 25 you have to take down. Regardless, the first gem, a hidden gem you can find is behind the skeleton over here. And this level also introduces a new kind of enemy, the shooter enemies. They shoot projectiles at you, and this one shoots like poison spit on you, which is very annoying because if you don't take them out, they can snipe you, which is really annoying because they slowly chip away your health. Regardless, the hidden coin is inside of this red room, and you, for some reason, just teleport through the door instead of going through it, so yeah. And the boss in this level is kind of scary. I don't know how dangerous they are, but they have a chainsaw, so I'm assuming they're pretty dangerous. Regardless, this enemy takes a lot of health, and eventually you will kill them and obtain the AK Mini. Afterwards, we move on to the bridge. Helicopter in the sky. You need to reach it. First, cross the bridge. Anyways, we move on to the bridge, which is a pretty difficult level just because the mobs are really tough. Anyways, the hidden coin is up here. You can just parkour up here, or if you're noob like me, you can just jetpack up here. Anyways, the hidden gem is by this dump truck at the end of the bridge, and I do suggest here you go after you killed at least almost all the enemies, because I accidentally went here at the start of the game, and I almost died because of it. So please be careful and come here later, not early. Anyways, the boss in this level is insanely difficult because he throws projectiles at you, which have an area damage effect, which means you pretty much have to always keep running around, otherwise you'll take a lot of damage. And this meant I had to go back and forth to the bridge like 7 times, shooting him constantly with an AK-47 or AK Mini, I'm sorry. And yeah, he was insanely difficult. I can't believe I spent so much time trying to beat him. But anyways, after a while, you will defeat him, and you will get yourselves the army rifle. So anyways, now we move on to the prison. What is it ahead? A prison? Hope I can get in and come out, of course. So anyways, we move on to the prison, and if you thought the hospital was bad, this place is actually kind of better. Because this is the best place to cheese the literal crap out of this entire level. There is a very cool hiding spot where you can literally just snipe all the mobs. But before we show you that, I'll show you where the hidden gem is. It's up here on the second floor behind this wall over here. Now, this is a pretty easy place to find. You can just parkour up here with the doors or jetpack, and then you can literally cheese this. Enjoy it. The hidden coin in this level is inside of the cafeteria, and I do suggest you come here later because I almost got sandwiched in here, which was not good, but I managed to get away. And the last thing is the boss we also managed to cheese and basically beat this baby level. This was super easy. And with that, we unlock our first special category weapon, the machine gun. And the last level of the day was the forest. Gotta be on the lookout, something is wrong with this park. So here is the final level of the day. The forest, I won't lie, I failed because it is pretty difficult to fight the boss. And I'll explain that when we actually get to him. But this level introduces a new kind of enemy that only appears in this level, called the Slender. Wow, that's definitely not a reference to anybody with 8 pages. Regardless, the hidden coin is in these weird tree thingies. I don't know what happened, but they're pretty weird looking. And the hidden gem is inside of this house cave thing. Also, can I just say, the music in this game is kind of creepy. Now, the boss in this level can teleport, as you see, and he's kind of fast, and that's really the reason why I lost, is because he teleported next to me and kind of killed me. Which kind of sucks, because now I have to beat that level next time, but don't worry, I promise I will hopefully beat it next time. And so with that, that concludes our journey with Pixel Gun 3D for now, and tune in next week and see how much farther we can get into the story, and hopefully this time not lose again, because I didn't like losing. And hopefully my audio, I am going to be using a different microphone for the next one, so hopefully it's going to work better, just because this new one I have is pretty crappy, but hopefully this old one still works as fine, and I don't have to do a voiceover, because doing a voiceover kind of stinks. I won't lie, it's not fun. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.